before you and better than you. Or they might say that you cannot sing good enough to be in a musical. Or they might say,
your song is pretty, your song makes me tired, your song is pretty, you make it just right.
Brothers and sisters, next up is the air freshener vampire. It might look like a precious moment's angel with a can of Febreze in its tiny ceramic can. But don't be fooled. If the air freshener vampire smells something unpleasant in what you're creating, it'll urge you to with some fine, fresh smell lumps. The air freshener vampire doesn't want you to write about
Bad language, blood.
or word it wants you to clean it up and clean it out, which will leave your work toothless, gutless, and spineless. But you'll have 2 tight paragraphs on kittens that your Miwa would be so proud of. You look at that air freshener vampire in its doe-eyed, sweet-cheeked, judgy old face, and you say,
Ordain them heroes day.
the last vampire is the mother of all vampires, and that is the vampire of despair. It'll wake you up at 4 a.m. to say things like,
Nobody cares what you think.
you look like an idiot.
You'll never be.
Why is it, if a stranger walked up to me on the subway platform and said these things to me, I think he was a mentally ill moron? But if the vampire inside my head says it, it's the voice of reason.
You have a story.